Okay, folks, we're going to make the Tadpole Jr. Okay, this is the shape of the Tadpole Jr. That's an electric blue there, a new color coming. We're going to make it in Blue Boy. Okay, I'm going to start with I'm just going to make a cup, and we're going to shoot a couple different molds while I'm doing it. But we're going to make some Blue Boy. I got to cook this up. This will take in the area of 3 minutes. What I'll do is I'll do like a minute and a half, stir it, and put it back in for like a minute. You don't want to burn it. And it's easy to burn, especially remelting. I burnt some about 2 weeks ago because instead of hitting a minute and a few seconds on the microwave, I think I hit 2. And I'm doing something else over here. When I came back on the microwave, it will knock you down, and it turns brown, just like burning a biscuit. All right, let me get this in the microwave. Let's get it cooked. Excuse me. I'm fighting sinuses now, guys. Pollen's is eating me up. And then I got the coloring sitting down here, and the glitter goes in it, and we'll get it mixed up. Okay, guys. I got her cooked up. We're going to make it now. I've been shaking this around. This blue gets shook around a lot, because I use blue a lot. I've been using it the last couple of days. Now, and this calls for a drop and a half, or it's 3 drops a cup. I'm doing 2 cups. This is a half cup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 drop so I can control it. I didn't get a great big drop. I just got a little bit on my knife. Okay. Blue is very potent. So is black. Okay. Those are 2 colors that will just change something real fast. You got to watch those 2. All right. Now, what I put in here is a blue highlight. All right. These spoons are very small. Okay, as you can see, this is a smidgen. Okay. I'm just going to put a smidgen in it, just a touch. All right. This is a pinch. That's a dash. Yeah. One time I was using, this was the smallest spoon I had, measuring spoon, and I would just take like a piece of that one. Well, that's why I bought these small other ones here. See how strong that blue is? You get it on you, it's like, I'll tell you, it's there. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with these glitters. I'm just going to use a small spoon right here. Alright. That's 035 blue, 015 blue. Alright. Because this is just 1 cup. Okay. 015 black. Now black, I'm going to put, we'll put this little, just a smidgen, and that's it. Okay. I put my glitters away as I go, guys, so I won't get back into them again. All right. 008 silver. That's why Blue Boy is so shiny. It's all about the flake and the Blue Boy color, guys. All right. 015 silver. It's all about the flake. You got that light blue color, background color. It's cooling off fast. It's cool today. It's 65. Alright. And that's what it's all about. The blue highlight gives it a blue shimmer on the outside of it. Okay. You can see there now. See the glitter? All the blue glitter. That's what it's about on this bait. It's got a blue tint to it. It's got that glitter. And you see the bluish color to it? It'll fool you when you shoot them. When you take a color, any color, from this stage right here, from where it's in this cup till you shoot it, makes a big difference. And colors like this, it's 310. I gotta get it back up to about 335. Colors like Blue Boy, Flash, the light colors like that, natural colors, they're the hardest ones to get the same every time. Because you can imagine, I just done a drop and a half. That's what I was trying to do. Of the blue. If you went to 2 drops, or if something happened, you got 3 drops in it, it's going to change it a lot. Okay. The flash color, you're using black and doing that, so it's not hard to change the colors. They're going to vary a little bit. Does it make a big difference to the fish? No. Let me heat it back up. I got my molds. You're going like, where's the molds? They're on the griddle. Alright guys. Let's see here. Blue Boy is, like I said, just a tin of blue. But mainly it's all about the flake. Now these small molds, sometimes the small molds, I get an air pocket in the nose. You see how I held it just for a second? And you gotta learn your molds. Every mold is different. Every once in a while you'll get one, even on the LC shad, every once in a while I'll get one that has, this one has it, that has just a little dimple in the nose. And I got baits laying here on the table I give to the local kids or anybody comes around visiting. So anything you want here you can have. It's seconds, it's got a little dimple in it, or is there something wrong with it? The fish don't care. I promise you. But I make sure that, I try to make sure best that y'all don't get them. Alright guys, let's give it a couple minutes. Bam! Alright. Oh, look at there. Mold even tried to behave that time, didn't it? So y'all can see him. Alright, there you go guys. Aren't they pretty? Sometimes I get them too close, I know for y'all, and it gets a little blurry. I'm trying to look behind the camera. Alright, guys, y'all know the routine? It's 1 through 400. I started at 10. Y'all know why? It gave us a low number last week, didn't it? Like 18 or 12? And nobody had it, so we had to start over. You must be a subscriber. Look under the video where it says subscribe. If it's black, you're not a subscriber. You might have subscribed and they might have unsubscribed you. If you haven't watched for a while, they unsubscribe you. I've had people say, I've been unsubscribed 3 or 4 times, Dennis. Every time I go on them, mine's black and I got to click it. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't cost you anything, guys. It doesn't cost a penny. Click it. You're a subscriber. You leave a number. All right? Last week we had 40-some guesses and only 26 of you were subscribers. That's right. That's what my YouTube analysis told me. On Wednesday night, I make the video. I do a random number draw. You never know what number it's going to get you. I hit the button. She spins some number, gives us a number. We go see who's the closest to it without going over the number. That's how we separate the winner from the losers. I email you or comment on the site. You won. Email me your address. If you've ordered from me in the last couple months, I can find your address. All right, and I'll mail that to you on Thursday or Friday. Appreciate y'all guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you check me out on Wednesdays and Fridays, a fun video. And I've been throwing some in on Saturdays. I just loaded one. Today is Saturday. I just loaded a video this morning on how to make a video. How to make a fishing video. A lot of people ask me, Dennis, how do you do it? If you're interested in how videos are made, go watch it. I even show how to edit one. I'm not a professional, but I'll show you how I do it. My son's teaching me. He got after me on this video, told me there were some other things I could have done better. I said, son, I'm not a professional, and they know it. I'm a fisherman and a house painter. I'm in a paint contract business, guys. So, I'm not a computer whiz. Appreciate y'all guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bam. Took a couple minutes, guys. You want to see we got some color to the water? A little bit of color to the water today. We've had a lot of rain the last 2 weeks. That's a nice little fish. He's about 10 inches. Nice little, right? At least they have a big old fish. That's a nice little fish. Yeah, I'm throwing an orange head, guys. Blue Boy color tadpole. Because the water does have that color to it. So I thought the orange head, I had to retie this morning. It's a 1/32 ounce head. And it skips easy that way. And this Tadpole Jr. Skips easy anyway. We'll post spawn here. I'll show you right here. Y'all see all those fish right there? Now I think some of them are carp. And the crappie will sit on the dock sometimes with the carp like that. Some of those big mark are probably carp. Now I got them fired up. I done made about 6 casts with no fish. Once you catch 1 or 2, sometimes you can catch 3 or 4 pretty fast before they quit on you. This acts like a bass. All right? He's fighting like a bass. There's so many bass running around here. Well, it's too late. Now I was going to say, guys, I go ahead and say I'm going to net him because I can see the bait's barely hanging at the mouth. He's at his mouth, but he didn't give me a chance. He got off before I had a chance to net him. So get on back in, but you gotta get on back in there. As you can see, they start about. Hold on. They start about 35 feet. The front of the dock is 20 couple. So, bam. Now guys, I don't have my microphone in. I've noticed last night editing, I fished yesterday too. I noticed last night editing, I have a lot of cracking noise. I don't notice my microphone. I took my microphone apart and cleaned it, the connections and stuff. But sometimes the microphones will go bad and do that. So if the wind don't get bad today, I'm gonna go without a microphone just to see if I can get past that. I don't like hearing all that when I'm editing. I know y'all gonna hear a crack once in a while. That's a nice fish. That fish is probably 11 inches. You know, if I keep throwing them back, I can just sit here and keep catching them over and over again, can't you? I said this in a video a couple weeks ago. And I caught a fish like that. And see how much line I have out? What's that, 4 foot? I went like that, okay? And was walking to the front of the boat like this. And when I picked it up, I had a crappie. Now, is that fishing? Is that catching? All right, guys. Pull my boat out here a little bit. Boat's trying to get too close to the dock. Wow, keep on, big boy. Oh, you're nice. Now, guys, I just caught one about the same size, and my camera locked up on me. I said this yesterday. I got a camera on the way that a friend sent me. I'll tell you about it later. There you go. That's a nice fish there. He's probably 11 inches. Just caught one that size. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to repeat what I said when I caught that fish, because my camera locks up and I lose everything, and I got to take a battery out to cut it back on. I said, what am I doing? The secret to catching fish, guys, bass, crappie, saltwater fish, you're out in the ocean, the captain just don't go out through there and go, all right, guys, we're offshore, drop your lines, we're gonna troll down through here. He goes to the area that he knows the fish are. He watches his graph and he finds fish. Bass fishing right now, I see the bass fishermen are fishing basically the same pattern I'm fishing. They're coming to the mouth of the coves and they're fishing these first points because the bass have quit spawning and finished up, and they're doing the same thing. They're pulling out of the coves, okay? And they're stationed on any cover toward the mouth of the coves. So what am I doing today? All right, I'm going to, like, there's a creek over there. I checked that one, all right, that cove. This is a big cove. I'm going to a cove, and I'm going to go to the mouth of it. I done checked that dock over there. I checked this dock. It's got crappie on it, as you can see. And I'm going to check that dock. Then I'm going to go down to the lake, to the next cove, okay, or a big sway area, somewhere where I think crappie would spawn. And I'm going to check the first couple docks and stumps that I know are in 10 to 12 foot of water. Now, these fish are not deep. I'm using a 1/32 ounce head, and they're hitting it. I'm not letting it sink very far. Let me see if I can find them again. All right, there they are. See, they're about 8 feet back, and they are 4 or 5 foot deep. Now, there's some nice marks toward the bottom there, a nicer fish. All right, I need to see if I can come up with one of those. I've got to get my bait sink further for that. Now, I got a 1/32 ounce. It's sinking very slow, okay? And that's what I want. I don't want to go zip way down past them like that. I want to sink down through them so they have time to see it and react to it, slide and hit it. I do that even when the water's clear. But when the water is as nasty as it is now, it's only about 12-inch visibility, guys. That's it. I can only see about 12 inches down, 10, 12 inches. I lose it. I want them to have a chance to see it coming and react to it, okay? So I'm using this really light 1/32, and it might be less than that because I think this is one of the heads I cut the barb off of. So let me see if we can catch a few more on it. Blue Boy's working good in this color water. Blue Boy's good in clear water. It's a good all-around color. It's just a very light blue, all right? And it's got silver, 2 size silvers, and a blue flake in it, okay? Oh, this one is a small one. Hope y'all don't hear that wind blowing. It's blowing pretty good. Like I said, I'm not using my microphone because it's been making a cracking noise. This one was hung around a post. When I threw back in it, I knew I was pretty close to these posts on the right side of this boat. I just let her sink, because they're holding. That's where they're holding at. They're holding on line with those posts. A lot of times they won't just. Since I had trouble getting him out, I think he's hung pretty good. I see. Sometimes they won't just set in the middle of the dock. They'll hang the post. But I'm having fun with this school of fish, guys. I'll tell you that. I'm just sure thinking, do I want to go? Do I want to leave? That's a nice one there, guys. That's a decent fish. That's why he would give me a hard time too. He's probably 11 and a half. Well, I think he's really about 11 and 5/8. Well, we're gonna hung on the dock post. They don't scare me too much, guys. I got 2-pound test. I can get him out of there. I done had a couple hung and I haven't retied yet, so one of them could finally break me in. That's okay. That's part of crappie fishing. That's part of crappie fishing. That's the biggest one out yet, I think. Bam. It might be the thumbnail right there. Okay, shouldn't it? On a blue boy tadpole. Now, like I said, guys, I've caught so many here now. I've probably caught 20. Bam. Good gosh. Get out the trolling motor. I mean the gas motor. Where you going? Well, see why you're kicking so hard. You're decent one. Bam. That's what I've been hanging out here for, guys. I done caught about 20 fish off this dock. I've been hanging out just trying to catch a big one or a bigger one so I can finish. The last 2 or 3 have been very small. And he's hooked back through. He wasn't getting off. I'm using a size 6 hook. As y'all can see, somebody ordered some today. I sent some out. This morning before I left the house, I felt orders. That's a nice fish, guys. Isn't it? Blue boy tadpole. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there. But it seems like after the spawn, it's hard to beat a smaller bait. And again, this summer, when the water gets warm, a smaller bait's hard to beat. Sometimes I go to the little bit. Now, little bit's 1.5 inches, but it's got a smaller diameter body. This little body right here is fat, okay? Kind of like a football shape. So when it hits the water, it'll skip like a flat rock. It does really good, okay? Some baits, their tail's too big and it drags them down. The shape of the bait makes a difference whether it skips good. This bait skips really good. All right, guys, there you go. Good post-spawn bait. Also a good bait anytime the bite is slow. Now, any time of the year, downsize. If you're not catching fish on a 2-inch bait, 2.5s, and things not happening, don't be afraid to downsize. Hey guys, Dennis, Fishing Lake Country, Tadpole Jr, Blue Boy. Lake Country baits is where you can find them. People ask me that all the time. I don't mention it in every video. If you look below the video, there's a link. You can just click on it and go right to it, okay? Lake Country baits. 15 body styles on there right now, and there's over 40-some colors. There's over 40 colors in the LC shad, okay? There's all kinds of combos. There's Blue Boy with a chartreuse tail. It's called a winner. That's right, because it's a winner. Dennis, see y'all next time.